3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back. Now, the first thing you want to do on this video, as always, is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also hit that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a new video. But, as always, if you are regular around here, you know that it is 11 AM UK time every day without fail. 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You know the drill. And last but not least, my Twitch channel is down in the description below. www.twitch.tv/ConnorWolf. If you want to go drop that follow, I will love you guys forever. We absolutely smashed 17,000 followers on Twitch, so we are well on the way to 20,000, man. So big up you guys. Absolute legends. Now, what have we got for you today? A lot of hard work and effort has gone into this video, okay? I'm going to show you 5 mistakes that gold level or silver or gold level players in FUT Champions or the Weekend League do make. In my opinion, I can tell when I come in the Weekend League, for example, when I'm playing, I know whether I'm playing against either a gold player or an elite player, because there is a few there's like 5 or 6 really key differences that I notice in terms of their general ability and the patterns of play that they like to use. And what I'm going to show you in this video is the 5 mistakes that you are making if you are a gold level player, because one thing that I've noticed I've been a top 100 player ever since FUT Champions began in FIFA 17. Hit top 100 not every week. I've hit top 100 at least once on every single FIFA, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Obviously, on 17, I only hit it, I think it was 2 monthly top 100 finishes. And then, obviously, 18, very consistent. 19, very consistent. And 20, again, very consistent. But I noticed some very key points that these gold players make. Obviously, I would say the majority of the FIFA player base are gold level players, I would probably imagine. So I feel like this video can really help you guys out. It's in terms of defending and attacking, the passing, how you defend skill moves, not incorporating enough skill moves. It's a lot of gameplay highlights that are slowed down, and then I will then show you what you are doing wrong. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, number 1. Bad defensive decision making. A very key point in my opinion. You see me here being patient around the box. It's 1-1 in FUT Champions, and you see what this opponent does here. He doesn't literally, what's he doing? He doesn't cover here. He should just stand off with his centre back, but then as soon as I turn to the left, he should move a little bit to the left. But you see how he doesn't move, right? Watch. When I then turn, he doesn't move at all to his left. Look, you see there, he's still stood behind me. At this point, he should be really making a movement to cover the near post shot. But what does he do? He literally just stands there. And that is a really key point that I notice a lot of goal players make. If I'm turning one way in the box, don't fully commit that way. Just move that way a little bit so you are still blocking it off, okay? Because you see here, he doesn't move at all. When I move here, watch. When I get the ball here, he doesn't move at all to cover the near post shot. And that's absolutely criminal in my opinion. And it does, of course, concede him a goal. Look, he doesn't move at all. He still stood still. What's he doing? Cover the near post. Cover the way that I'm defending, you know. It's really not too difficult. It's something that it will help you a lot. Now, here, he makes an important mistake by allowing me to run down the line. And then here, you see how he moved his centre-back. You're going to see a key point here. Watch him here. He moves his centre-back away from the danger area. A key point, okay? Let me replay it at full speed and you'll see exactly what I mean. As soon as this ball goes into the box here, the pass is obviously going to go to my other striker. I could obviously take a touch and drive in, but I'm not going to. The obvious pass is for the player here. So you don't want to do what this guy does here and completely drag his centre-back down here. You don't want to do that. You want to hold your centre-back's position, really. Because if it then looks like I'm going to shoot, you just drag across a little bit. You don't overcommit like this guy does. Because when you overcommit, boom, you just drag your opponent out and it leaves an easy open net in there for Martinez. Just for an easy goal. Look at what he's doing there. You don't want to be doing that. Stay composed. Another key point with the defending I would really urge you guys to do is stay composed. Obviously, look, this guy's head's gone because he's lost the 50-50 and then he uses a bad offside trap. At this point, though, he is quitting, so his head has probably just completely gone. But don't use the offside trap in a bad situation like that. Stay composed and it really will help you. Now, you see here, I'm doing a bit of a 1-2. He keeps dragging his centre-back out a lot, look. See how far out he's dragging him, and that leaves a massive gap, look, for Nani to run into. But I use Nani as a bait. Again, once again, he overcommits on the side. Look, he overcommits once again. You want to commit. I'm very aggressive with my defending, and it does help. But you don't want to be this aggressive. You don't want to overcommit to one side. If you see me turning this way, obviously move across a little bit. If you see me turning that way, move across a little bit. But don't just completely guess and just do that. Because you're just going to leave me with an open near post. And we know how effective near post shooting is on FIFA 20. Bang, it's a goal. Simple as that. Now, here we have another key defensive mistake here. You see me just waiting around in the box. I really do a bad pass, actually, there. And him not reacting quick enough. He's got the ball. The pass is on there. Look, pass the ball, mate. Pass the ball. You got a free open pass. He doesn't react quick enough. You need to see the bigger picture and try and be a step ahead. in terms of your ability. And then what happens? I then get the goal. He lunges in again. You don't want to lunge here. You see how he lunged in here with his centre-back? This tackle's never on there. That tackle's never on because I'm doing a skill move. I'm just going to do the skill move around it. Bam, bam, bam. Just hold LT or L2 on PS4 and just stand up and jockey. Now, number 2, we have bad passing. A lot of goal players really do this. You see that pass right there? This pass is never on because he's off balance. You can't play... When he's in this body situation there... Wait, let me just go back a little bit. When he's in this body situation there, he can't play that pass forwards because De Jong is what... On FIFA 20, they patched it like 5 or 6 months ago where they really patched the off-balance passing. He can't play that pass or else he's just going to be off-balance and it won't work. So once again, I come in, nick the ball. And then you'll see what happens from the then resulting attack. He's 1-0 up at this point as well. So this is a key moment in the game. Martinez on his left foot. Bang. Thank you very much. Pulled it back to 1-0. And once again, look, that pass is never on. He had a really simple pass on there. You see that pass right there? That is such a simple pass to play. But he just doesn't see it. He's panicking because... A key point here, what I'm trying to make is try not to panic when you've got the ball in your box. Try not to panic because... When you panic, you'll make silly decisions, you'll make mistakes, and good players like myself and elite level and above, they will capitalise on these mistakes that you are making. There, just play the simple pass to your open man in the box there. You see, he's right in front of him for a 2-yard pass. Make that pass and this goal never happens. It really is as simple as that. But I think what happens with a lot of goal level players is they really start to panic in terms of like, oh, look, he's around my box, he's near my box. We need to get the ball out as quickly as possible. You don't. You can just stay composed. He's lunging in because his head's gone and bang. 2-0. GG's in the chat. Thank you very much. And here we have another one. He messes up from the goal kick, okay? It's a good goal kick, but then he messes up here. He's panicking because I'm putting the pressure on. That pass is never, ever, ever on. And then I just dilly-dally here with Martinez on the edge of the box. Look at the back. Little drag back. Here he's still panicking. Look, he's pressing B all over the joint. He's panicking. Don't do that. Now, number 3. Poor decisions when finishing chances. A really key point. See there? He does shoot near post. But you'll see in a minute. Look at all that grass he's got in front of him to drive. He can even play a simple ball in. Just when you see a lot of grass like this in front of you, attack that green. A saying that I've always said on a lot of my tutorials. If you see grass in front of you, attack it. Be aggressive. Run at it. Play the through ball. A little little through ball there on the floor. And he's got an easy one-on-one. He's probably going to score from that angle as well. But he takes a shot because he's rushed. He's panicking. He's 1-0 down. This is where the mental side of FIFA really comes into it. You need to still stay composed. It's only 20 minutes into the game, you know. Like, there's plenty of opportunities for him to win the game. Lovely ball there. What is he doing? What is he shooting there for? You see the easy pass he's got straight across. Like, look. What's he shooting for? You've got an easy pass across goal, man. This is, again, comes down to the mental side of the game. He's like, oh, I'm in. He's panicking. His heart rating's beating fast. No. Stay composed. See the pass. Oh, extra pass. Tap it into empty net. Goal. Really, really key point, okay? Stay composed in the box. Try not to overthink it. And if you see the extra pass like there, pass the ball. Another key point there. He does shoot near post, which is good. But I don't shoot. You see a lot of my goals. I don't really shoot from outside the box. You see this guy shooting from the edge of the box there. That's probably not going in. It might go in like 2 or 3 times out of 10, but it's not going to be an 8 or 9 out of 10 job, and Van der Sar does make the save. So you see me only really shooting inside the box. Here, he's panicking again. All that green grass in front of him. Why not take the extra touch and just wait, you know? Here, another poor bit of decision making. You see me here. He's clean through. Good touch. I bait him out with the keeper, and then he panics, okay? You see here, this is something you should probably do as well. When your opponent is clean through on goal, like so here, charge your keeper out a little bit and then stop. It will panic your opponent a lot. Did my voice just break there? My bad if it did. It will panic your opponent a hell of a lot and make him feel really under pressure. And then there, don't do the accelerated face or just keep driving into the space. Just drive. Like I always say, when you've got green in front of you, drive into the space. Here, man, again, the pass is too obvious. I'm covering the pass, so you need to take your shot on goal. Number 4, being too predictable in attack. Okay, you see Neymar running down the line. How obvious is it that he's looking to make that pass? Come on. Like, how obvious here is that he's coming back for the pass? So when you get to this angle here and you want to... If I'm covering, manually defending that pass, because I know he's probably going to make that pass, do a little fake shot inside, bang. And then, look, you've probably got an easy pass across goal. It will then take this defender out of the equation and then possibly an easy cut back to him, like so. So this is, again, just staying composed and try not to be too predictable in the attack. Try not to be too obvious. You see here... How obvious was that he was going to do a 1-2 pass? Really, really, really obvious. Here, again, he does these 1-2 passes a lot, so I manually intercept it with a par. It's something that a lot of goal players do. They rush their play. They don't stay composed. Again, the C word, composure. If you can stay composed in attack, obviously, he can't run down the line. So how obvious is it going to be that he's going to cut back on Cruyff's left foot? So obvious. Same here with Griezmann. How obvious is it going to be that he wants to play that ball back? Really obvious. I manually selected a player. You see here, look, he's trying with Griezmann. What can he do? He's looking to play that pass into De Bruyne. Is he? Is he going to do a drag back with Mane? Of course he is. How obvious was that here that he's going to do a drag back? Number 5, panicking easily when pressured and losing possession. This is a really key point, actually. When I start charging at you and stuff, try and stay ahead of the game. Try not to get too panicked. Try and, once again, with that C word, I'm going to drill it into your brains, because if you stay more composed and have more composure on the FIFA pitch, you will win more games, and that is an absolute fact. Not an absolute, it's a fact, okay? See there, look, putting the pressure on, he's panicking. When people are putting pressure on you like so, what you need to do is just play a lot more lofted through balls. You see me charging at you, do a little dink ball over where I'm charging. See here, look, I'm charging at him once again. He's obviously going to play that ball back. Bang, thank you very much. King Bob is your uncle. It's a really key point that I feel like goal players make, is when they don't see the play quick enough and they don't understand, like, oh, look, I'm pressuring him here. Maybe I need to start mixing it up a little bit, you know? But with that being said, obviously I really do think that this video will help. If you listen to them 5 tips that I'm giving you, I promise, hand on heart, you will improve in the weekend league and get more wins. And if you are trying to break in for that gold to elite threshold, you will do it, and that is an absolute fact, okay? So remember, stay composed in the attack, stay composed in the defense, okay? Don't overcommit one way or overcommit the other. Try not to guess too much where he's going to go. Obviously, guess a little bit, but don't go, oh, look, he's moving completely to the right, I'm going to go 100% to the right. No, go like 80% to the right. So you're still covering that 20% in case he does do a little drag back or turn quickly with an agile player, you know? Really key points that I really do think will help you to get better at FIFA 20. That is the end of this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And make sure you give my Twitch channel a follow. It is free to do so. And I'll see you next time. Peace.